Well, hey everybody, my name is Mo and I'm one of your SoulQuest pastors here at Azusa Pacific University. And it's my honor to be sharing the video companion for this week's Thought of the Week, which is this: struggles. You know, in this week's devotional, Pastor Dennis Bachman tells this story. He says, a man found a cocoon of the emperor moth and took it home to watch it emerge. One day, a small opening appeared, and for several hours, the moth struggled, but couldn't seem to force its body out of the certain point. Deciding something was wrong, the man took scissors and he snipped the remaining bit of the cocoon. The moth emerged easily, its body large and swollen, the wings small and shriveled. He expected that in a few hours the wings would spread out into their natural beauty, but they didn't. Instead of developing into a creature to be free and fly on its own, the moth spent its life dragging around the swollen body and the shriveled wings. The constricting cocoon and the struggle necessary to pass through the tiny opening are God's way of forcing fluid from the body into the wings. The merciful snip was in reality cruel. Sometimes the struggle is exactly what we need. What a great story. And when I read that story for the first time, from that word from Pastor Dennis, I had to laugh. Because in addition to my duties as a pastor here, I'm also one of the swimming coaches. And one day, as one of my student athletes was coming into the facility, they all just kind of shuffle in and they've got classes and there's a lot going on in their lives. I was greeting them as they made their way towards the pool. And upon my hello to one of the student athletes and asking her how she was doing that particular day, she responded, Mo, most of the time I'm on the struggle bus, but today I'm driving it. And I love that expression because the question really is this: what are the struggles in your life? Are you on the struggle bus? Are you driving the struggle bus like that particular student athlete on that particular day? Or for some of you, maybe you even feel like the struggle bus is just running you over. Well, wherever you are, always remember that every now and again, we're going to feel like the emperor moth in Pastor Dennis's story. It's going to be a struggle. But sometimes the struggle is good. And in the Old Testament, Joshua went through some pretty crazy tribulations himself. He saw a lot of war and he was having to take over after Moses had left, and he was trying to do his very best, but sometimes just felt like he was struggling, not able to do things the way that maybe God would see the best. And so a couple of times he really didn't even know what to think. And so after having some words with God one time, God responded this way. He said, Joshua, I've commanded you to be brave and strong, haven't I? Don't be alarmed or terrified, because the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. And you know, today, whatever you're facing, whatever the struggles are in life, never forget that God is there for us to point our eyes to. And you're going to get through it, whatever it is. And I'm not saying it's going to be pretty. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. But God is there. God is never gone, even though sometimes we feel like he's far away, don't we? But God knows your struggles, and you will prevail. So that's the encouraging word today, and it's been great sharing with you for just even a couple of minutes. And if there's anything specifically that we can pray for you about, just drop a line in the comments or email me directly. But until then, don't forget this week's Thought of the Week: struggles.